Lohbeck. I'm the Chief Underwriting Officer for Specialty for Swiss Re Reinsurance, based in Zurich. So the reinsurance and insurance market as a whole, I think, is characterized these days by a lot of instability and a lot of change. I'd name a few factors specifically. If we look at nat cats, we've had a number of very significant events around the globe. We all know about Elaine and Milton in the US. We've had significant events in Central Europe and lastly in Spain in the last few days with some very camera-ready pictures there. But we've also had a number of events in the Middle East as well as in Asia. And we're bound to see another record-breaking year in terms of nat cats globally. So that is something that the industry will need to find solutions for. Secondly, I would point to geopolitical uncertainty. Today is Tuesday, it's the day of the elections in the US. Everybody's guess is what we will see happening after that. We can look at Ukraine, we can look at the situation in the Middle East, and we do have a number of smaller conflicts globally that are just impacting the way we can underwrite risk, the way we price and model risks and what we can cover. So a lot of uncertainty also stemming from the political space. And then lastly, there's a lot of developments. So populations keep on growing, industries keep on growing, especially here in the Middle East and in a number of the Asian economies. And we do see a range of protection gaps in different lines of business. Nat Cat, of course, is a famous one. For Asia, definitely, I would also point at cyber, which is one of the lines of business at the moment still with the greatest protection gap. So a lot of dynamics that we can expect to see from that space. I think it's a super relevant area for all of us, and anybody who has trained as an underwriter will recall the many hours spent on facilitating administrative topics that are just necessary in order to make things work. And I think if you look at how today a classic facultative reinsurance slip is still placed, yes, it's PDF and not paper, but apart from that, we haven't progressed nearly as much as some other industries have with regards to digitizing and with regards to exchanging data. If we look at some of the peak exposures that we cover, there are some industry solutions emerging, and to me, that's a space that's highly crucial to make sure that we are joined up in our data-based views of the end-to-end value chain, starting all the way from the original risk backwards towards reinsurance. Having access to that data, being able to analyze it, being able to work with it, also being able to do some forward-looking modeling and scenario thinking as to what could be is absolutely crucial. AI, I think we've seen the first few applications of that. What I'm seeing at the moment is helping us with making some things more efficient. I'm excited to hear some more perspectives tomorrow when we have a panel around the opportunities for AI here at SIRC. So to me, SIRC is a great conference. I really enjoy coming to Singapore. You asked me about jet lag earlier. It's gone in no time because the atmosphere here is so energizing. I love the fact that we're able to connect with clients across all of the region. They come here with teams that represent a broad range of what they're doing. So it's reinsurance managers, it's also heads of the lines of business. So we get to a really valuable content-based exchange. And to me, it's an important check-in point and an important milestone en route to the 1/1 renewals. So just a really important place for dialogue and for interaction, and an event that will help us have a better result at 1/1 because we have talked already here in Singapore.